Good afternoon, dear teacher. In this opportunity, we're going to present the project of Barbarian Company. Next. The members of our team are José Carlos Donaire, me, Catherine Soto, Marco Hurtado, Arturo Pérez, Evelyn Reluz, and Carolina Revilla. Next.
Hi, my name is Marco, and we're going to talk about Barbarian. Barbarian was born in 2009 with three friends in a garage in La Molina. The owners are Juan Diego Marquez, manager of Cervecería Barbarian, Ignacio Swab, manager of marketing, and Diego Rodriguez, that is the manager of the Barbarian bars. Barbarian is a company that belongs to the brewing industry and is in charge of the elaboration of craft beer. The target of Barbarian are Bohemian people that they have 25 to 35 years and they are in the socioeconomic level A and B. The product, we choose the Red Ale, that his name is Red Ale because they have a reddish color, and this beer have won an award in 2014 in Germany. Next. Yeah. Analysis of microenvironment. The principal competitors of Barbarian are Magdalena, Cumbres, Nuevo Mundo, and Madoc. The suppliers, well, Barbarian is in charge of producing the caps, the bottles, and the labels. And in market intermediaries, they have distributors and wholesalers. They are also in traditional way and in online retailers. Analysis of microenvironment. Technological. They have now bought a new plant, a production plant in Huachipa. In the legal aspect, we have 46 articles in the law of producing alcohol in Peru. And in the environmental, they don't have, but we have choose to be able to make some organic glass bottle. Next.
Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Evelyn Reluz, and I talk about analysis of microenvironment. In the competitor in strategy, we have Magdalena, La Candelaria, and Cumbres. What we explain about this competitor with respect to three competitors, it's necessary that their product can be differentiated by their artisanal flowers that each one of them has. Therefore, we can be recommended that Barbarian can make a new product that can also stay up. Now, with that, their price is competitor manager, and the price with La Candelaria having the lowest price. As for the place, they have high competition in bars and clubs, as well as the points of sale. So Barbarian is recommended to put together a strategy to get to the attention of his target audience. Finally, in promotion is a law for consumer science. They are mostly carried out in shopping malls and not the brands as such. Differentiation, the concept for this is what is the unique quality that can differentiation for one product together to another. Therefore, among these competitors, the strategy differences that they have among themselves. In position, regarding position, each product has a similar strategy to each other, with all these competitors are craft beers that can be clearly seen in the strategy. La target audience, the three competitors is young and adult up to approximately 45 years old. In addition, they more reside in Lima Metropolitana, especially Lima Moderna, having consumers want to seek a moment of relation with their friends or family. In consumer behavior, as consumer behavior, you can know that the target for Barbarian beers want to experience new place. Therefore, Barbarian has created a series of flowers with which you must differentiate. Initially, starting with Red Ale, which has great competition and consumer reception. Strategy, segmentation strategy. Regarding the products we are going to treat in the democratic segmentation is a much for men and women, which has 18 to 25 years old. While in the geographic segmentation is people with who live in Lima Metropolitana. In psychology, psychographic segmentation with a socioeconomic level B1 to C1 and to a moment of relation. Finally, behavioral segmentation has consumers who like to try innovation flowers. In position, Barbarian Ale bears has a position for quality as the product is distinguished by a new flowers of craft beer, which offer a greater value when consumed. Interior audience, Barbarian Red Ale is a made at both men and women who age range of 18 to 25 years old, in addition to residing in Metropolitana, and socioeconomic level from B1 to C1, and has a moment of relation and like to try a new flower in beers. In marketing plan, Barbarian has a specialty marketing area dedicated to managing brand advertising, craft, beers, events, etc. In this way, the most important areas is the mountain, the identify of the brand La Onda Barbara. In the product variety, as is now, Barbarian has a wide variety of craft beer. We have the beer that started this brand, which is Red Ale, from which is necessary information was sought in order to have a target audience that a difference with the others. In quality, the great quality that Barbarian has can be obtained thanks to flowers that are available in birds. In addition, in Germany in 2017, obtained for the bronze medal at the Global Craft Beer Festival. Thank you.
Barbarian has striking labels when looking at the supermarket stands for being colorful, and that's why it has exceptionally good acceptance by its target audience. The old design of the glass bottle was very simple, which looks like craft beer at the beginning. Now it looks more sophisticated. So what stands out is the label because it's well-colored labels and it's well designed to identify what type of beer it's at a glance. The features. Craft beer is characterized not being pasteurized, as well as not including additives or preservatives. In its manufacture, thanks to its flavor and quality, the range of offer is increasing up until even find a pack of beers as a gift. Unlike industrial beer, craft beer is made of only natural ingredients in the brewing process: water, yeast, malts, and hops. In addition, selecting only the highest quality raw materials. This way, you will never find artificially added antioxidants on the label of this delicacy. Flavors are mild strong, and we can find both. The brand name. Barbarian started 12 years ago with the idea of offering something different that we are passionate about. The three owners had the idea of making a bar with craft beer, and they started brewing beer. It was a process that took almost 3 years. With its campaign Ponte Bárbaro, the brand name Barbarian focused from 25 to 35 years old, basically for younger people. And after that, owners opened the company and started working on the Barbarian brand. which refers to the barbarians who were outside the Roman Empire, who drank beer instead of wine. The name combines strength and determination, and this is what barbarians wanted to transmit to their clients. Packaging. Due to this situation, COVID-19 has caused distribution system to change in a certain way. You can make order via internet, Barbarian delivers to you, reaching its consumer in a more direct way, causing orders to arrive in a box of 24 pack or 2 6-packs due to this situation. If we can see in the supermarket per unit or for a special offer of a 6-pack and a glass of beer as a gift. The sizes. There are 2 types of beer lines. The first one is premium beers, which can also be known as experimental beers, and the other one is standardized beers, which are the ones we can find in the bars and are the most consumed. On the premium side, experimental beers, the bottle sizes can vary because they are experimental beers and they come in various sizes. Come out for a limit of time. There are from 1 liter to 750 milliliter, depending on how your limited editions and have very different flavors than a common beer. The services. When Barbarian owners decide to create the first bar stop, offer a place where we'll go to have a beer and have a good time. Barbarian has a good menu that brings together hamburgers, tequeños, onion rings, snacks, etc., etc. About the warranties and returns, the breweries do not have warranties at the time of serving them unless there is a watchdog of the product. Normally, when shipments are made, they ensure that the shipping logistics company is efficient to be able to make shipments with care because of it as a fragile product. It also covers warranty in the case the products are in poor conditions or due to expiration, among other factors. Clients cannot make a return in case the product is once the product is delivered, there will be no refund unless the product is in poor conditions and it's in original packages. Next.
Okay, my name is Jose. I'm talking about the price in the marketing plan. So first, with the price, we focus on 2 different competitors of Barbarian. These brands are Candelaria and Curacao. So the results that we get searching on the different with the different prices on the market are the first one, Barbarian and Curacao, have a very similar prices compared to Candelaria. So in that way, Candelaria offers the most lowest price between these 2 brands. Also, with the comparative table, we knew that Barbarian have more presence in the different distributors compared with the other brands. This is interesting because show us how Barbarian is really the brand with most presence in the market, in the Brazilian market. And this is reflected with its majority presence on the stores. Also, Candelaria is the second brand with most presence, and they can be related to its lower price between the other brands. Okay, next. Next. Okay, right now we are talking about the discounts. So first, Barbarian has a greater presence in terms of discounts compared to other brands. So in the online channel, Barbarian it has numerous discounts on its different variety of products. So With the comparative table, we found that Barbarian has the highest discount percentage compared to all competitors that we analyzed with 40% with the red ale presentation, being this one the highest discount located in Vivanda. Also, Barbarian offers a 2% of discounts on their presentation of 4-packs compared to competitors who do not have any discounts at the different distributors. Next. Okay, channels. Barbarian have 2 different channels. So first one, I'm talking about the direct channel. So Barbarian have their own web page. So they sell only 4 kind of different products. So the first one is the pack with 12 bottles. The second one is the pack with 24 bottles. The other one is 2 little bottles. The last one is the refill bottle. So this is basically Barbarian sells directly to the final consumer, and only this in this channel. So they also they only sell at Lima, and the consumer have to pay 10 soles to have the beers. Next. The second one is the indirect channel. So in the indirect channel, Barbarian have presence on supermarkets like Plaza Vea, Wong, Metro, Vivanda, and others. Also, they have presence in convenience stores like Tambo. Also at service stations such as Primax, and they also have presence in the most successful restaurants in Peru, like Central, Maido, Isolina. And the last one, they have also presence in their own bars, the 3 different bars they have around Lima. Next. Okay, coverage. Barbarian currently have only the 20% of the total market. So the total market of beers in Peru, the craft beers is only the 0.1%. Also, Barbarian has 800 different points of sales around Lima, and they also have, this include their own presence in their own stores. Last one, internationally, in the future, the craft beer market has a projected value of $107 billion by 2024. Next.
Okay, Barbarian has currently 6 locations, which 5 are in Lima and 1 is in Arequipa. The 5 bars in Lima are located in Miraflores, Barranco, Yoke Plaza, Yoy Lima Box, Sheraton Hotel, which is pet friendly. Since the acquisition of 100% of the shares of Barbarian from the multinational of Bacchus, its growth hasn't stopped, and the expansion has accelerated through this year. Barbarian bars are characterized to have a good ambiance, colorful design walls, which are made by Peruvian artists. They support the art in Peru, and this makes the customer feel good and allows the experience to be unforgettable. Besides that, in Joy Lima Box, customers could enjoy live music while they were drinking and having a good time with friends. Currently, their bars remain closed due to the pandemic, except for Yoke Plaza Bar. They send a communication through their social media informing this. Now they sell through Tambo, Plaza Vea, Totus, One, and also through Rappi. Besides that, they are offering a delivery through the website of Bacchus in only 2 packages, 12 and 24 beers. Regards the promotion, Barbarian promotion is done actively for the online sale. Recently, I posted in Instagram that for every 30 soles of food purchases, they offer a free beer. They also have a WhatsApp active for customers, and the delivery is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Next. Okay, the advertising. Barbarian carries out the brand's communication through its social network, which maintains very active mainly on Instagram, where they post pictures of the products. Furthermore, they inform the activities that the brand is doing, such as events, concerts, and even the inauguration of the plant of manufacturing. The message that the brand communicates seeks to have a closer link with consumers through interactions that achieves in events and performs such as the tasting of some products. Next. Public relations. Barbarian will continue to grow strategically using public relations, as it doesn't require a high cost for the company and is effective in the short term. Achieving contacts with different newspapers such as El Comercio, Gestión, and magazines. They also have contacts with luxury restaurants and bars, such as Astrid y Gastón, Papachos, El Pan de la Chola, Bar Cañas y Tapas, etc. And this strategy have allowed them to gain a good reputation and a good brand image. Next.
Okay, I am Carolina Revilla, and I will talk about the process. The production of beers consists of 11 steps that involve receiving the materials, weighing, grinding the malt, making the mass 68 grades, filtering to separate the must, boiling the must to add the hops, cooling of the malt that goes from 100 grades to 25. The fermentation where the TS is added, and this stage lasts 8 days. The maturation where it is subjected to low temperatures from 4 grade to 1 grade for 14 days, and it is where, according to the style of the beer, its characteristics of smell, color, and flavor are added. Then it passes to the transfer and gasification with CO2, and the products are packaged for distribution. To operations, the operating capacity at the Huachipa plant is 3,000 liters per month among all the flavors of beer that involves all processes with machinery with the help of technology. To logistics, Barbarian has internal and external logistics processes that take place at the Huachipa plant. The first consists of product storage, internal transportation, distribution, internal processes, among others. On the other hand, external logistics involves sales channels and distribution to other countries such as Chile, Spain, and the United States, and provinces by air or land courier. Finance, according to the gestion sources, the minimum investment for the infrastructure of a craft brewery is $150,000 and $1,500 for inputs and production. Next, please. To customer focus, Barbarian focuses on by letting them know that they are listening to them through their interactions through digital media, the community they have created. However, Barbarian does not issue continuous service for the improvement options in any service or product, reflecting that they still continue to grow to achieve this focus. To business-led, Barbarian is the leader in the craft beer market in Peru. Its competitive advantage in its differentiated product with the attributes that distinguish it from other existing products. To its supportive, the technology supports Barbarian on the issue of production because the machinery is used according to the technology and its procedures. In addition, the internet through social networks allows to obtain more advantages by increasing users and exploiting web tools. To customer experience, the Barbarian customer experience in the case of establishment begins from the moment they enter and see the Barbarian style them with a relaxing atmosphere and good music. The events the Barbarian organizes also provide great consumer satisfaction. However, the company has to take action because there are complaints that the services provided by waiters is not the best. Two moments of how this happens as a result of complaints about the services provided for which forward takes action. Next, please. To physical environment, the elements, this can be seen as to the logos on the glazes, bottles, shaped bottles openers, and the employees' uniform with the company logo. To the comfort, the Barbarian establishment reflect their comfort by being a relaxing atmosphere that allows customers to have a good time, and the facilities, the furniture that is a part that the Barbarian cyclical environments allows to provide the facilities in the services, which is perceived by consumers. For example, the fact that they will serve beer through as a spot with a message of innovation. Finally, to people, employees, Barbarian has around 100 employees between administrative and operational. There is no CEO, so decisions are made by consensus. To management, Barbarian has a talent management area, which they feel that the most important thing is the work environment, so that employees have a good performance. To culture, Barbarian culture is based on the philosophy of offering a complete satisfaction services by approaching the customer in a positive way. To customer services, Barbarian focuses on providing good services in the complete experience. Thanks.
Well, now the conclusions. There are two types of beer line that are the original that we can find in the bar and the limited editions. We have the list of prices and discount they can find in social medias. We have direct channel and indirect channel. The promotion and advertising we can find in social medias in Facebook and Instagram. Barbarian has different process in production, logistic, operation areas. In the production process, we can find 11 steps. Barbarian is a leader in the craft beer market in Peru, and they offer the brand logos on glasses, uniform, bottles are the Barbarian physical evidence that represents his Barbarian style. Barbarian is still lax, providing of an excellent service. Next.
Now recommendations. Barbarian should offer more discounts related to its public relations, such as coupons in El Comercio, or through its social media with contests that can boost purchases among its customers even more in the current situation. Additionally, Barbarian must continue to expand its sales channels in order to have a greater reach and in order to increase their market share. Barbarian must improve its inventory procedures and policies for optimal management of resources and logistic costs, since its inventory is what most represents its raw materials warehouse. Furthermore, Barbarian must define its purchase lot based on current demand for future decision-making. Activities must be improved so that Barbarian can focus on the consumer, which is why each immediate manager is recommended to develop a procedures manual for each area to inventive decision-making in the workers. There must be greater control with the use of the internet, and workers must be continuously follow up on the development of the designed activities to avoid great moments of procrastination. To improve the customer experience, it is recommended to implement incentive methods to motivate employees to carry out their activities efficiently, as well as to improve working conditions to allow the fulfillment of activities to avoid setbacks. Lastly, for moments of wow, it is recommended that the teamwork is developed in order to be able to build support among collaborators and supervisors. This will help to reduce the stress that is reflected in the customer service. That's all. Thank you very much.